Hello, my name is Zanchi and I teach at the Department of Economics at the University of Venice Ca' Foscari. I teach law and my fields of expertise are private law and European law. The course I am here presenting is entitled European Private Law. The fundamental idea behind this course is to introduce you to the field of private law as it is influenced and determined by the European Union law. Private law can be defined as that part of legal studies dealing with the relations between private individuals. When you buy a book, when you rent a flat, when you get married, when you become a parent, you get involved into relations. And that is the area of interest of private law. When we say that private law involves relations between private individuals, we mean by private individuals both natural persons, I mean human beings, persons in biological sense as any one of us, and legal persons, I mean legal entities that are recipients of rights and duties like any other human being, like companies, foundations, associations, universities, and so on. As we will see, the European Union has remarkable competences in private law matters, and since the very beginning of its experience, many pieces of legislation has been enacted in private law-related areas. As a consequence, the law applicable to private relations within the member states has been significantly modified and influenced by the European Union law, both as a consequence of the direct application of pieces of legislation coming from the European Union and by the necessity to modify the internal laws of the member states as a consequence of the compliance with the obligations coming from the membership of the European Union. The matters that pertain to private law and over which the European Union has competence are many. We're not dealing with them all in this course. We are only going to analyze the most relevant of them. But prior to this analysis, we will study the European Union as it is, its institutional framework, its competences, how the EU institutions work, and with a particular focus on the legislative process and the role of the European Court of Justice. And after that, we will take some remarks on single areas of law, of private law, the European Union tackles, and in particular, the protection of fundamental rights, citizenship of the Union and family law, the law of contracts, and particularly consumer contracts, the law of tort, the law of property, trusts, and competition law. Brief remarks on the current state of the art with European law and the future developments of European Union law will be tackled as a conclusion of the course. The course, therefore, shall be divided in groups of lectures gathered in three unions. In the first union, the first part, we will analyze the institutional framework of the European Union. In the second part, we will study single areas of private law as they are influenced and determined by the European Union law. And in the final part, we will discuss present and future of the European law. The main goal of this course is to give you the technical instruments to understand European private law, of course, to understand how and why the relations we are every day involved in are so deeply influenced by the legislations of the European Union. and what kind of practical results can be achieved only if we keep on being part of the European Union. We know that there are many debates and controversies over the European Union, on the way the European Union works, about the lack of democracy in the European Union institutions, about the distance between Brussels and all the other capitals, all the other corners of the European Union. The existence itself of the European Union has been deeply questioned. My hope is that through the study of European private law, each one of you will get not only a legal understanding on the functioning of the European Union and European Union law on private matters, but you will also develop a deeper understanding of what the European Union really is. And this way you will be able to take part of the current and open discussion on the European Union future with a more conscious involvement.